So I noticed last night that I was up to 69 subscribers, and I was going to make a joke about that. But then someone else subscribed, so I kinda can't do that joke anymore. So I guess let's just get into the video. Well, hello again. It's Blissy Summer. I'm back at it again with those white vans. Before I get into this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification icon, and complete our series of 4 challenges in the 4 categories: physical, mental, skill, and mystery, so that you too may get to the crystal dome and complete the crystal maze. So hey guys, I was considering making this video into a shit from Twitter video, like my last shit from Facebook video, because I'm kind of already running out of video ideas. This was after I saw this video from 5 Minute Crafts. If that ain't the look of someone that knows that they've fucked up, I don't know what is. That really is the face of I regret all of my life choices. I mean, to be fair, so is this. But yeah, I don't really know how practical or useful this is to anyone. You know, considering the fact that I don't think that eyeshadow is really going to distract anyone from the fact that your hair is all fucked up now. Like, just if you really don't have a brush, just don't put on eyeshadow. Maybe don't mangle your own fucking hair in order to apply it. So this brought me onto the Twitter feed of 5 Minute Crafts, whereupon I saw this video: 7 ingenious things you can do with a wire hanger. I mean, I can think of an 8th thing that they didn't include in the video. But then I saw this article from Kotaku. Now, I realise Kotaku is kind of the low-hanging fruit here, but like, still, I thought it was worth talking about. So this is an article by Heather Alexandra. Red Dead Redemption 2's puppet-like NPCs clash with its meticulous world. Basically, the general thrust of this article is that the NPCs in Red Dead Redemption 2 are bad because they are there to reward the player and therefore the player's benefit. On the surface, NPCs aspire to the same level of detail, acting out what seem to be full lives. An angry slinger tosses someone through the window for sleeping with his wife. A clumsy rider stops to calm their horse only to get kicked in the head. These moments try to suggest the world is full of people going about with their lives. Surely you might have thought that this was a good thing. This kind of implies that the NPC and AI system in Red Dead Redemption 2 has succeeded. But doesn't it? Because think about all of the things that you might want out of NPCs in a game, or AI more generally. I'm going to assume that in a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, or an open world game more generally, you might think that the goal of NPCs is to replicate some kind of life, is to give the game world some kind of life and meaning. To really increase your immersion by making you feel like you're part of a bigger world. It seems like what she's done in this paragraph is basically undercutting the entire rest of her argument. Doesn't this mean that they have been successful? Oh no, my friend. Not for our Heather. No. The Western framework leads only to certain kinds of interactions, and those interactions inevitably lead to rewards. Outshoot someone in a marksmanship contest and you'll gain some cash. Rescue a man from wolves and he'll give you a treasure map. These rewards have the stress that, in spite of Red Dead Redemption 2's meticulous detail and animations, the NPCs exist just for the player's benefit. Well, yeah, obviously they do. Like, what the fuck else are game NPCs there for? Even if the sole benefit is greater immersion in the game by making you feel like you're part of a much bigger world, that's still a benefit, and a benefit to the player. Like, I'm genuinely astounded that anyone can be a professional games journalist and not appreciate that incredibly simple fact. I don't even know, like, how to respond to this, because, like, how do you? In a single-player open-world game, NPCs are obviously going to be the ones that are giving you the rewards, because there's nobody else that's going to be there too. This isn't Escape from Tarkov or some other game like that where you have the PvP element too. And she goes on to talk about things like an interaction with an NPC that then resulted in getting a rifle for free or some shit. And then goes on to say this: "He was spawned in as I came near, solely to be rescued by me, and then again to reward me for it. Red Dead's characters are always leading you somewhere, instead of just being people." Well, yeah, because that's how games work. Like, you don't seriously believe that all of the NPCs in every game you've ever played continued to exist, continued to be rendered by the game, while you weren't in their immediate vicinity. Like, obviously games only spawn in NPCs when there's NPCs near you, and simulate their interactions whilst you're around them. Because that's the point. That's the whole point of NPCs. They're there to be basically window dressing. They're there to make the world feel like it's more alive. Feel like there's stuff actually going on other than just you being there. Like, I honestly just find it so fucking astounding that someone is being taken seriously as a games journalist and is writing articles like this on a major games publication. This is the shit that isn't fucking real. By all accounts, it sounds like the NPCs in Red Dead Redemption 2 are doing exactly what they're there for, and are doing it incredibly fucking well. Now, I have to admit, I haven't actually personally played Red Dead Redemption 2, because I don't have a PS4 or Xbox One. But this article just basically makes it sound as though the AI is actually kind of good. Also, sidebar, obviously it's going to be on PC, guys. You realize what publishers... Like, you realize the reason why publishers put out their games on PC at a later date, right? It's not about giving more time for development or anything, because it's actually never been easier to port a game over from console to PC. The reason publishers do this is because it means that their game goes through two different hype cycles. The first when they initially release it, and then the second when they release it onto PC. Because when the game releases on PC, you'll have all the people streaming it again. And also people streaming it who weren't able to before because they don't have a console. You're also able to get the hype machine going again, which means that even on the console side, more people are going to be looking at your game again. That's why publishers do it. It's not because PC is inherently more challenging to develop for. It's because it means they basically get all of the free marketing again, from the hype cycle just repeating itself when the game comes out on PC. But yeah, enough of that sidebar. This whole article is just like really fucking bad. But I think I figured out the motive for it. You see, in the article she basically talks about the setting of Red Dead Redemption 2, and the fact that it's a particularly masculine one. You know, the American West in the 19th century. And I think in the strange social justice-y world she inhabits, this is problematic. Because of the fact that it means you have all of these characters in this world who are basically there to serve you, the player, who is playing as a masculine character. And lots of people don't seem to like masculinity nowadays. Because hey, you're allowed to be anything that you want to be. As long as the thing that you want to be isn't too masculine, because then it's just toxic masculinity. Now, I don't want to make this video all about social justice or the toxic masculinity thing, because that's just really kind of a dull conversation to be having. But I feel like it's very much infected this article. The belief that anything that's inherently masculine is just toxic. And I think that's basically where the problem with this lies. Or at least I kind of hope that's where the problem with this lies, because... Oh, this article is just fucking terrible. Otherwise... I'll link it down below for you in the video description. If you really want to read it for some reason. But yeah, that's it for the video today, guys. I hope you liked this kind of video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, well, fine. It's not like I wanted your like anyway. Go on, dislike. Let's see if I care. I don't care.